What's up, guys? It's your boy WF, and here we are back again with another great tip video guide for you guys. I'm making this video for two reasons. The number one reason is I feel like it really will help you guys' game. It will make you better. Literally, as soon as you watch this video, go into practice mode for 5 minutes, and you can add this into your game, and you will be instantly better on offense. Point blank, period. And number two, I really want to make this video because I want to be on record as the first person to make a video about this specific tip, because I've been asking for the Madden devs and EA to put this back into the game for the last 3 or 4 years. This is a tip that was very effective for me back in the day, and it utilizes real life football concepts. So we're going to be talking about the uncovered theory and throwing it in Madden 20 and how effective it is. So that's a little setup, and here's another setup for you, especially early on in the year. And early competitive players are seeing that the run game is super effective, guys. It's super effective. So what you're going to see from a lot of high-level players are they're going to stack the box and just make it almost impossible for you to run, or make it as difficult as possible for you to run. So you'll see guys base aligning, moving guys around so they're super loaded into the box. You get looks like this. Also, guys, this tip can be done from any playbook, and all you need is a slot wide receiver. That's all you need, is a slot wide receiver. That's it. You don't need nothing too complicated. This formation has two, but all you need is one to make this really work. But you have high-level players are saying that the run game is super effective. They're going to be loading the box, trying to play as good run defense as they can to make it so you have to pass the ball. This is your kind of a way around it, your middle ground, using the uncovered theory. Now, you know you're gonna get stacked boxes, but I really like this formation because they have two slots. They have to account for two slot wide receivers. And this tip is very simple. All you have to do is, if you see a slot wide receiver that does not have a guy like directly in the overhang, like this player is in the overhang of the left slot, so you're not really gonna be able to do this on the left side. But on the right side, this guy's way too far away. He can't play the overhang player. This guy Randall is too far back to play the overhang, to play the slot receiver, and this guy's too far away. So what you're really gonna be looking for is to execute the uncovered theory. Is once you've seen that there's no guy in the immediate area to play that, all you gotta do is just audible to a play, or just hot route your slot receiver that you say, okay, I want to run this with. Put him on a flat route. Now this is the slants play. It automatically has a flat route. Next, you want to put the outside wide receiver on a fade. Literally, his only job is, if this is executed correctly, is to get a block. He is just to get a block, get him upfield so he potentially can block that outside corner on the right side. And literally, all you have to do, the idea is you snap the ball, you hike, throw it to that A wide receiver on the flat, because that B wide receiver is supposed to be getting a block upfield. This defender's too far away to play that flat, and this defender's too far back to play it. So really, it's just a short screen, if you will, and you're able to get the field for big yardage. I've run this play a ton for big plays and big touchdowns, especially if you have a fast guy. And even tight ends like Kittle can really get 5, 10, 20 yard gains from this. There is one caveat though. When as far as like the whole complete play, I'm only telling you what to do on the right side, the side that you're going to run the uncovered theory to. But you can set up the back side, the left side, or if you flip the play, whatever the back side of this theory is, you can set it up however you want. You could, motion a running back, create whatever route combos you want on the back side. But I'm just specifically talking to the front side. So I talked about, okay, you get a snap, hike, throw to A, but you will have to make one read. The one read that you're going to be making is, because you've already diagnosed that he can't play it and this linebacker can't play it. You're only going to be looking to see if that outside right corner, if he squats. If he squats, he is able to play it about 50% of the time. 50% of the time. So it won't always be an interception if you make a wrong read, but you just have to correctly diagnose, okay, is he squatting in a cover 2 look? That's the only thing. And normally you'll be able to get that look from especially if they do not base align, if they just come out in like a 3-4 or 4-3 and they just outnumbered to the outsides like this, and they aren't base aligning, you'll be able to tell cover 3, cover 4 based off of how deep the outside corners are and what their look is pre-snap. But if they do base align, you just have to make that quick read to read that outside corner and see what he's doing. So that's enough talking. I've been talking for about 5 minutes now. Let's get to showing the actual play. Literally, it's a hike throw. And don't mind my controller rattling like that. So that's Kittle receiving that. Let's see how many yards that was. I was distracted by my controller rattling like that. He got about 5 yards. Easy. He actually got about, ended up getting 10 because he dragged him. He got contact at about 5 yards. So think about it. A free 5 yards in a game that you have to value down and distance so closely. A free 5 yards, and if you have a fast receiver, and if this guy got the block, if he got the block with Kittle, that ball probably could have got to that 10-yard line. Probably could have got to that 10-yard line with a proper block by the outside right wide receiver. But think about if this was a wide receiver catching this. You have the ability to get a juke. If you did get a juke, he ended up getting a block down here. So you could pop this. But just if this was a wide receiver period and this was a clean block, look at the angle taken right here. If you have a fast wide receiver, he would then have to turn his angle to get up here, and that allows you to, you know, make a move up here somewhere, which could spring you for a touchdown. But it's a very simple play. This guy, he's too far away. This guy, he's too far back. You're only reading this guy right here. You see, as soon as the ball snapped, he's rocking backwards. As soon as you see that, you know you can release the ball right now for an easy gain. And yes, I'm using Kittle for this example, but you know, I got Marquise Goodwin on this other side, who, you know, is one of the fastest players in regular Madden and in MUT right now. So he could do some real damage with this. Think about Tyreek Hill. Think of all the other speedsters. You can put running backs if you have fast running backs right here. It's a very simple spread concept. It's basic fundamentals of the spread formation. So, you know, I just want to get this tip to you guys. So hopefully it can improve your Madden game. It's very simple. Just hop into practice mode for 5 minutes. You can take it online literally in 5 minutes and be utilizing it to create stress for the defense and create easy yards for yourself. You know, it's WF Colonel. Hopefully you enjoyed this tip. If you did, thumbs up the video for your boy and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. It's WF. I'm out, guys.